I do love the discipline of the secondary. That is a defense that trusts each other.
That boy's different. Do what you got to do to make a play, and let's go ball out. The whole world watching, man. Let's go.
Ball down, and it's Akella Witherspoon to jar it loose. Throws to the end zone, intercepted. It's Cam Kitchens.
Don't count, don't count, don't count.
Touchdown, LA.
My nephew going crazy.
Love has it. He's hit. He's knocked back. He flipped it forward. It's intercepted. Jalen McCullough. A pick six. Quick snap. The throw is intercepted left sideline. Kobe Durant takes it away.
Who gonna drop him like me? Nobody.
Gets out the right side. Now back into the pocket. He fumbles. Cam curled down on top of Rodgers. Back to pass. Drifting to his right. Launches down the right numbers. This ball's in the air. This ball's picked. Darius Williams goes to get it. Throw to the end zone. It is intercepted.
Every snap, every play for 60 minutes. Woo! Careful.
What is up, my Remilia fans of the Los Angeles NFC West champion Rams? I let that play along, so I'm waiting for a clip to download. Thank you for waiting for me. I was getting a late dinner, so I appreciate you guys. And here we are. We thought we were gonna. I'm gonna just say it this way. We were the snow and on the Eagles 15 yards away from reaching the Super Bowl, because we all know that the Rams would have beat the Commanders at SoFi Stadium. I mean, oh boy, but it is what it is. So you have to win the team in front of you. But I'm at least glad that the Eagles didn't lay an egg, beating us and then not making it to the Super Bowl. So congrats to them. I think that Mahomes is going to, there we go, my clip finally loaded. Mahomes is going to get his third Super Bowl, and but Saquon Barkley might have a lot to say about that, but they don't have the snow, and they're good anyway, but the snow was a major hindrance on both teams. But, you know, Puka Nacua might have gotten loose, and Cooper Kupp might have got loose, and maybe they would have used Tutu out well if it was better conditions. But that's why you play the game. That's why you get the home field advantage. And even though we didn't have home field advantage because those damn fires. But anyway, let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. I'll wait for that real quick. And around the league. So the Rams are going to keep most of their coaches. They're not going to have to worry about replacing Shula and all the main coaches. And that's a good thing. There's gonna be a couple of thank you, GP Shadow. We hear you. Couple of coaches. I can't remember. You know what? The names escape me, but I'm gonna say not as important tier coaches. That the one I was worried about was Audrey Pleasant, and so he's still gonna be here. So that's pretty good. So that's another year with our same coaching staff. McVay was even saying, "I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about restocking the coaching cupboard." And then around the league, so Robert Saleh is back with the Niners. You remember Robert Saleh? He was getting fired from the Jets, and it wasn't even his fault. They should have kept him there. But you remember Robert Saleh, right? He was the man who is a great defensive coordinator, a great guy, but he was the man that gave up the 10-point lead in the 2019 Super Bowl that Jimmy Garoppolo gave them. Imagine being Jimmy Garoppolo, you know, for all the talk that he and all the stuff that he gets, and I was part of it too, getting on him because he's a Niner. That's my job, to make fun of him. But he gave them a 10-point lead, only for Robert Saleh and Fred Warner and all the rest of the crew that don't know how to close the Super Bowl. They gave it right back up. That was 2019. And then his last year with the Niners in 2020, the Niners went 6-10. So yes, welcome back. Welcome back. You deserve it. That's the perfect team. Now, the poor man, you know, nobody really offered him another head coaching job. Nobody else, you know, he was like, well, hold on. I don't know if I want to go over there. an aging roster. They got to pay Brock Purdy. Reports are it's going to be anywhere from $48 million to $50 million, because that's what it goes for quarterbacks, even as a tier beneath. And then we have our own quarterback issues, and with Matthew Stafford. And I say issues just because he's coming back. I'm just going to say it that way. Don't worry. He is coming back. Remember the first time Aaron Donald, when they were going to say that he was retiring? No, Matthew Stafford is talking to his family. They're basically deciding how long he wants to come back. 1 more year, 2 more years. Do I have enough in the tank for 3 more years? And then he'll relay what he decided with his family to Les Snead and the guy. So he's coming back. He's making, I think it was something like 38, something like that, 48 million. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it wasn't very much. He's like 12th, anywhere from 9th to 12th paid quarterback. What a bargain for the best NFC. I mean, the man threw over 300 yards in the snow. 300 yards in the snow. That bomb to Puka Nacua, pinpoint. Puka Nacua came down with a clutch catch. And then we were at the 15-yard line. Unfortunately, our rookie phenom center, Bo Lemmer, and it's nothing to hang your head about, but Jalen Carter got in there, and he disrupted 2 of the third down and fourth down plays, and the D line, and then Jalen Carter finishes off, and then Matthew Stafford, the ball rolls and it went out into the out of bounds. But that would have been a tough catch anyway in the snow. But that was a hell of a comeback, man. I know the Eagles fans were like, oh shit. But anyway, that is what it is, a hell of a season. Let's get into the chat. But we have our guy. They're thinking about extending KYREN Williams, which is a must. Cooper KUPP decision is going to come down. What I think it's going to happen is Cooper KUPP's going to be reworked his deal, and it's going to have an insane contract, and because he wants to finish out his career with Matthew Stafford. But if it doesn't work, it's okay. He's a great Ram. Would be no hard feelings. I'm most likely the Rams will draft somebody or get somebody in the T. Higgins, get somebody in free agency. We'll see what happens. But let's get into the chat, my guy Brian Smith. Rudy, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate it very much. Thank you so much, my guy Brian Smith. Brian Smith says, let's not talk about bad calls tonight. Man. I hate going down that rabbit hole, but we all remember Matthew Stafford, right? We all remember how he gets banged the hell up, man. One of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. The man has put his time being a warrior quarterback. He doesn't complain about shit. He'll have a freaking half separated shoulder and he'll still, yeah, I'm good. Sometimes McVay has to look at him sideways like, are you sure? I saw that hit, like we did that stupid end around against the Niners, or quarterback sneak, and they slammed him real good. I'm like, what are you doing? That's why we should use Stetson Bennett, like Taysom Hill type plays, where you bring in Stetson Bennett, that he can do some mobile plays and save the beating. But it's crazy that I saw that there was 2 calls against the Bills. That man, they just can't get over the Achilles hump, which is Mahomes. Brian Smith, let's not talk about bad calls tonight. The Bills had 100+ plays, offensive, defensive combined, to get it done, and they failed again. Besides, they had no business being there. Anyway, Baltimore, you should have had Baltimore. I got you. I thought you were talking about the 2 calls that they were talking about versus Kansas City. SG, how you doing, man? How you doing? Good. I'm doing good, brother. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing good. My guy Willie Bowen. Let's see, is my guy Willie Bowen in here? Props to my guy OG Willie Bowen. Don't see him. Hopefully he'll come in, but always props to my guy OG Willie Bowen. SG says, I love your content and videos. Thank you, SG. You are a great LA Rams content creator. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I'm basically I have my show in here because I like to talk to you guys. I like to give you my perspective. A lot of people do the X's and O's and all that stuff, and I get into a little bit, but I basically give you my bird's eye view and my experience over the years. I mean, for instance, Jared Goff, he's a great quarterback, but when plays go off schedule, when you need somebody to take over the game, in the crucial moments. Matthew Stafford is where that separates him versus a Jared Goff, who's still a top quarterback. And that's why we had to get rid of him. Even though we'd have a younger quarterback, even though maybe eventually we might win a Super Bowl because of the way we draft, but we couldn't wait. And so we have, Matthew Stafford, which I would do it again. Let's see. SG says, "Hey, Rumania, what are your thoughts on the San Francisco 49ers signing Los Angeles Rams safety Quindell Johnson?" Quindell Johnson, he's kind of just another guy, a depth piece. And you know how our secondary played better at the end. We're light in the secondary. And if we didn't keep him, then that kind of gives you an idea. He's a good role player, though. You guys have Hufanga, and you guys are going to be looking at maybe getting rid of Travarius Ward. And so he's another piece that helps you guys. So it's a good pickup. I mean, he's not that he's not any good. He's just another piece, you know. Bryce Smith says, "Rudy, what are your thoughts on folks who are claiming that they're going to boycott the Super Bowl? I call BS. Kansas City going for 3-peat will make it the highest watched Super Bowl in history." Yeah, people do that all the time. I'm going to boycott it, you know. Just watch it and have a good time. For us as Ram fans, you know, I just want to see a good game. I don't care who wins. I mean, I don't have any ill will against the Eagles. We had our chance, and we gave them a pounding, man. Jalen Hurts is still limping. And that offensive line is still, you know, they're lucky that Brandon Fisk got hurt, man, because we were working on something, man, even without him. You know, we were working on something. Laurel Merchant was in there, and Bobby Brown III, my prerogative, who's in a contract year. Are we going to sign him, or are the Chargers going to try to steal him from us? Man, if Brandon Fisk was there, we might have, you know, closed it out. You know, maybe got another fumble or something, but he was doing his thing. SG says, "You bring your energy to all your streams." Thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm not into boycotting, man. The only, you know what, I would probably always watch it, but I'd be sour grapes, like if we got a horrible call, you know, or something like that. But that's about it. Brian Smith says, "Bills play in a weak division. Their record was inflated." That's what I've heard too, but Josh Allen is the real deal, man. We needed Matthew Stafford to go into God mode to beat him. And remember, that was a hell of a game. My guy Stockton, actually, stop begging for the link. When Rooney is ready, he'll post it. Very annoying of you. It's okay. He can ask, but yeah, don't keep asking. Stockton says, "After watching this week's games, it made me even more mad because I know we could the Redskins, the Commanders. Yeah, that was my point too, because Jaden Daniels had a hell of a season. I keep saying I want to say the Redskins, but the Commanders, they were right in our wheelhouse, man, because we could run, we can throw. If we're at home, the Vermillion would have been out in force like they were in Arizona. Man, I don't try to think about it too long because I'll get upset too. But that same Rams team that played the Eagles and basically dismantled the Vikings, man, let me show you guys something. How good this team was, man. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I didn't have a chance to label my stuff here. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me get this ready here. No wonder. I think this is it. Hold on. 1 second. Let me set this up. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. This defense, man. Let me get this ready on this side. Scoot your butt up here. Add to stage. This defense, man. 16 sacks. Most sacks through a division round in the Super Bowl era. Can you say the fearsome foursome is back? Listen, man, this defense, I mean, it don't matter if you're Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. I mean, if this defense gets home, ask Jalen Hurts, man, that safety. He was like, oh my God, he didn't say that, but I could picture him saying that. When I remember Aaron Donald went through there, and but man, and we're just babies. They're just babies, man. But yeah, I'm the same. I'm doing the same thing, Stockton. Stockton says, Brian, the Eagles played the easiest schedule of all the NFL, lowest strength of schedule in the league. They are good, but they had their like mishaps. They're like, are you sure? This has got to be the worst first 13-2 team or whatever it was. But that offensive line is nothing to scratch your nose at. They were trying to say, oh, the Vikings made the Rams better than they were. And Brandon Fisk said, excuse me, Brandon Fisk made the Philadelphia Stadium his house, man. The man took over the game at points, man. Amazing. And he's only a rookie. Flacco said, Cuba Rudy here and the Remilio family. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you, Flacco. Skyman says, next year it's going to be awesome, man. I cannot wait. We're going to have a first place schedule. How you doing, King Mufasa? Rams have fallen. Yeah, we lost, man. But you got to give us some respect on the way we came back. Because when they got that last touchdown, Saquon Barkley said, it looked like they were going to blow us out. And I even got some Twitter, they blow you guys out. No, it's not over yet. Touchdown. We get the ball back. Here we go. We're on the 50-yard line. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go. Let's see. Brian Smith says, the Rams have fallen. Well, Johnny Ripple says, this year is a lot of fun. Lots of good rookies to be excited about. Yeah, man. And we just got to shore up some stuff, man. We're not a full, complete team yet. And remember, I would always tell you at the beginning of the year, when we were struggling and guys were hurt, I go, remember, this is not the team that we have. Most of the good guys are on the sidelines. As we get better, this is not the polished product. And by the end, you guys got a chance to get a flash of looking at the polished product. King Mufasa says, Rams ain't beating no Commanders. Rudy, come on. Well, they got blown out against the team that we didn't get blown out at. And I know it's I wish we would have had that weather. I wish we would have had the weather the Commander was working with. But yeah, we will never know. But I tell you what, I'd rather play the Commanders than the Eagles. And Stockton was saying that before. But I'd rather just play whoever's there, man. Whoever's there. Skyman says Redskins. Let's see. VB says, we did great, all things considered. No, we did a hell of a job, man. Going 1-4, winning the division, sweeping the Niners. Remember who told you who was going to sweep the Niners? It was great, man. It was great. Yes, indeed. Daddy J says, Niner fans, we missed you. They came out. They were like, when Stafford had us at the 15-yard line after that bomb to Nakua, right? They were like, this little kid, come out now. Oh, they lost. Because you think they're mad now seeing the Philadelphia Eagles on the way to the Super Bowl. The Rams, and it's my opinion, if they would have got through the Eagles, they would have been on their way to the Super Bowl. The Rams could do it. Why can't we do it? Kyle Shanahan. Flacco says, Eagles got lucky we didn't come down with the ball. Some Eagle fans were crying when we were in the red zone and saying the Eagle fans had a big respect for us. Yeah, it was right there for us, man. But listen, we fumbled twice. This is where it came down to. We had 2 turnovers. We fumbled twice. KYREN Williams fumbled, but they pumped. Jalen Carter was a monster beast. Jalen Carter popped that ball out. They got it. Matthew Stafford was trying to do too much in the pocket, but he's trying to make a play. And he fumbled. They knocked the ball out of his hand. They got it. On their side, the punt returner, who was very blessed, caught it. Ball popped out of his chest. He landed on it. That would have been wonderful. Imagine we would have had the ball right there. They got their own fumble. And then we knocked the ball out of, I think Kobe Turner knocked the ball out of, it might have been Fisk. I don't remember, but they knocked the ball out of Jalen Hurts. I thought we were going to do another pickup and scoop and touchdown. I was like, where's Jared Verse at? They knocked the ball out of his hand. One of their linemen landed on it. So they got their 2 fumbles and we didn't. So that was the game right there, man, because we were right there. If we didn't have those fumbles, they turned that into 6 points, right? That's if you take the 6 points off the board. Okay, let's just say we didn't do that and we just punted, right? You take those 6 points off the board. We were on the Eagles 15-yard line. Without those 6 points that they got from our fumbles, we're lining up to kick the field goal and win and go to the championship game. We wouldn't have needed anything. We were already in the red zone at the 15-yard line after Puka threw that ball. After Puka came down with that ball, So it is what it is, man. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but I'm just explaining how things went. That's us. Like I says, welcome to the chat, and please be respectful. Be respectful and hit the like button, guys. I always forget to tell you, and then come back. My guy GP Shadows, we hear you. Brian Smith says, so easy to trigger them. That's funny. Alex, she says, what's up, Rudy? How you doing, Alex G? Appreciate you. One Kali Raps, what's up, me, Remilio? How you doing, brother? There he is. Rasmus, Delia is just one trick pony, just like Kyle. Sala, yeah, Sala. Okay, it's just like, yeah, Sala. He's a good coach, though, good coach. But it was his defense that gave up that 10 points to Mahomes. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo was quarterback, and if I was Jimmy, like, man, Fred Warner, because Fred Warner likes to yap, And his defense, he's one of the leaders of, Bosa too, they gave up 10 points. Jimmy Garoppolo spotted them 10 points, and they couldn't hold it. Flacco says, King Mufasa, relax, we're not tripping. It is what it is. We're proud how far we got. Yep. And that wasn't the goal, though. The difference between the Rams and the Niners is we expect to win when we get there, when we get into the playoffs, once we get past round one. The Niners are just happy coming out with the boombox and everything. It's better to look good than to feel good. Better to look good than to win. Bryce Smith says Baltimore or Buffalo. Now, Baltimore, they can't get over the hump, too. Good game, though. King Mufasa says Rams only made the playoffs because the Niners were injured. You've choke never again. You will make it this far. Come on, man. There's always injuries, man. So you're going to blame injuries. So the Rams didn't have injuries. The Rams didn't have injuries across the offensive line. Didn't have Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua for multiple games, right? Even for the championship game, our running back that we drafted, Blake Corum, was hurt. Come on, man. That's their excuses the Niners do, man. We won the Super Bowl with injuries. If you remember, Robert Woods got hurt in half of the year, and in the championship game, Tyler Higbee, Big Rig, got hurt. We were down to our third string tight end in the Super Bowl. OBJ got hurt. It was a two-man club with Cooper Kupp and Stafford. Come on, man. The Rams. It's not like the Rams haven't seen injuries before and can overcome them. That's the difference between Los Angeles and Santa Clara. The Rams have a championship heart. The Santa Clara Niners left their heart in San Francisco many decades ago, and it's been proven because they can't get over the championship hump. Brian Smith says, love, 55 million, Dak 60 million, pay Purdy. Yep, they got to, because that's what its going rate is, man. Flacco says Cooper Kupp, hope he comes back. I think that they're going to do, and Cooper Kupp is a proud guy. He's done a lot for us. He's not going to, not that he's going to do a team-friendly deal. I hate saying that, but he's going to do a deal that, basically he kicks himself for not being able to be on the field last year. And at the end, I think he needed something. He needed to get some surgery on his knee because he couldn't do the shake and bake and his zigzagging. He was just a straight line player. So I think they're going to re-sign him and do an incentive laden deal. And he basically wants to be there as long as Matthew Stafford's there. Let's see. Skyman says Rams are going to win the Super Bowl up north next year. Love it, man. And then the next year or two, man, the Rams are going to be a force. And then we're going to draft our quarterback, or in free agency, we'll just pick somebody up and do McVay's. Look at Baker Mayfield, man. We had Baker Mayfield, but I'd rather have Stafford. We can always pick somebody up. Gil Rui says, Rudy, the defense played great. Just got to stop allowing big runs. Yeah, but listen, Saquon Barkley is a great player, and he's having an all-time year. You know how sometimes guys, and let's just use baseball, sometimes guys hit like 50 home runs and then they never go over 32 or 28. That's basically all that frustration from being a New York Giant is coming out on the field, man. Unfortunately, we don't have the linebackers to plug the holes, and but man, we still give, man, he went into Herschel Walker mode. Not even use Herschel Walker. Let's use Tony Dorsett mode, man. And I'm not gonna use Eric Dickerson because I wouldn't go there. But he was just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. King Mufasa, Saquon Barkley destroyed the Rams alone. How embarrassing. Yeah, but the difference between the Rams and Philadelphia is we can go into Philly and we can rough them up too. We were on the 15-yard line. Despite all that work that Saquon Barkley, he almost went home because we were on the 15-yard line. I picked us to win. We were right there, man. We were 15 yards away. So let's say it's 16 yards away because we were on the 15-yard line. 15 and a half yards away from getting to the NFC Championship game. Brian Smith says, King definitely didn't. Flogger says, King Mufasa tonight's not a stand-up comedy show. Chill out and enjoy the Ram show. Yes, indeed. Rock Norris is soft. Johnny J says, King Mufasa's been hiding since 350. Love it, man. Oh, man. I mean, God bless them, man. God bless them. I mean, God bless the Niners and their fans, man. They basically get to break this playoffs. You know, they've been through a lot the last 30 years, man. Let's see. Stevie says, Whiter fans are funny. Jacques 42, what's up, Brady? How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Let's see. Rams for 74 says, will the Rams sign Greenlaw? That's a great question. No, I don't think so. We're going to re-up Stafford. We're going to figure out we're going to do a Cooper KUPP. We may go into free agency for lockdown corner. We might draft. It depends what we do in the draft. But I think we have some tricks up our sleeves, man. Les Snead. Brian Smith says 49ers aren't so hot at spell. I do the same thing, so I can't laugh. I'm on my phone like, damn, spell check, you're supposed to help me. Stock 40 is 6-11. Yeah, the Niners are one thing they're puffing their chest down now because they're gonna have a last place schedule. Guess what team? Guess this is for the second time in the Kyle Shanahan era. The Niners are gonna have a last place schedule. Guess whose team never finished in last place? McVay's Rams. You gotta love it. But also too, let's go over the reason why we're going to be good again next year. And I'm looking for them to announce the signing probably after the Super Bowl sometime. Glock 9, OG Matthew Stafford. Here we go.
First and goal for the Rams. Stafford looking up top. Got him wide open. Up to the end zone. And the Rams take the lead. Touchdown. Stafford's a KUPP. Stafford. A pass for Williams. Oh! Somersaults in to the end zone to get Los Angeles on the board. And a half remaining.
I would actually play action this one, yep.
Throws it. Caught for the touchdown.
In the pocket. Touchdown. KYREN Williams. He's hurt. Leads the team in tackles. Meanwhile, Stafford chased, escapes, fires, caught. Touchdown.
That's a bad man. Matthew Stafford, baby. My guy DJ Photo. What's good, Ramila? Finally starting to come back after our loss. Yep, we should have been at the Super Bowl for sure. Everyone is hoping our downfall, especially after. Yeah, they're saying Cooper KUPP's getting traded. Cooper KUPP's not going to be there. Yep, they're hoping. They're hoping. Rams 40-74 says Rams named best landing spot for 49ers linebacker free agent. Rams landing. Excuse me. Can't even get this out because I'm just imagining what that would mean. But I'm afraid of his injuries. Rams named best landing spot for 49ers linebacker Drake Greenlaw in free agency. Rams wire. That would be something interesting, man. Bryce Smith says, "Oh God, no Greenlaw, total thug." He's a hard player though, but I'm just worried about his injury stuff, man. I don't know. GP Shadow says, real talk, seeing Fisk hurt reminding me of when Donald was hurt against Green Bay. Yeah, man. The difference though too, and that's a great comment, GP, is when Donald went out, The other guys didn't do nothing. These guys kept playing, so that's why it hurt so bad. Because man, Fisk, man, I'm not even. Oh man, Jock 42 says, "Too bad CMC ain't Barkley." Now, so what the difference between CMC and Barkley? We'll see if he fumbles like CMC did in the Super Bowl. Imagine having an all-world year and then you fumble in the Super Bowl, and that started off Brock Purdy's Brock Purdy's game, that Super Bowl. Jock is too bad. Yeah, we got that one already. Let's see. Stocker says we need to trade for Josh Allen when Stafford retires. I love Josh Allen. Let's see. Stocker says CMC is whooshed. Yeah, he's showing pictures of his chest and all with no shirt on, and that he's he's on vacation. I'm like, dude, your Achilles. It's your Achilles. Now I hope he's okay. I'm not hoping for nothing, except for him just to keep losing. But your Achilles. Now you can be yoked out, all that stuff. It's both your Achilles. It's not even one. Johnny Ripple says Bobby Brown was a big reason the run D improved. He's only 24. Need to re-sign him. Yep, he's going to get some offers too. That's why we got to make some tough decisions. Brian Smith says CMC hurt himself again today. Strained his tricep trying to cover his butt. Brian Smith, remember when? Q says the run killed us. The rent man Saquon Barkley killed us. Remember I said we're not. Luckily for us, we don't have to face a Saquon Barkley unless we faced him. Jacques Forty says, remember when the Niners called Salah bum before the Jets game week 1? Well, now they're in desperation mode, man. Bryce Smith says Pearsall definitely lost all season. Total bust. I like the kid. He had a couple of good games, but he got shot. So and he came back. Ballsy dude. I give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't see him being like a Puka Nacua or somebody. I don't see like a difference maker. He'll be a good role player, but they're going to need him to be all world next year because unless they draft a stud or get somebody, because Ayuka's not going to be there for like 6 games. Soccer says it's hilarious how excited Winer fans are over Salah, LMAO, as if he's on the field. The team is nowhere near as good as when he coached 2 years ago. Yeah, that's the main information right there. Is they were loaded on defense and they had depth. Now they're going to be losing a bunch of guys, man. Brian Smith, Cooper with a K, folks. Brian Smith says, who's Purdy's backup again? I don't even know. Is it Dobbs? Yeah, I don't think he's going to be there. Brian Smith says, Purdy's glass. Let's get into something. I wanted to wish a happy birthday. Hold on. Let me get this queued up here. Hold on. And I'm sorry I missed it in the community post yesterday. Kind of busy the last couple of days. And so let me get this next one too. Hold on. Hold on. Almost there. There we go. This one I did wish him a happy birthday on my community post, but here we go. Let's just get these birthdays out of the way. All right. I want to wish a happy birthday to Rams legend Jack Youngblood. His birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Jack Youngblood, Rams legend, Hall of Famer. God bless you, Jack. And so there's that one. And then I want to wish a happy birthday on YouTube. I already did it on his birthday on the 24th. Hold on. At the stage. To our head coach and best coach in the NFC, 2017 Coach of the Year, Sean McVay. God bless you, Coach. And that's our dude. Happy birthday to both of you. Get that out of the way. Stalker said Rumble was talking so much trash when the Rams lost. Yeah, but you know when the Rams were on the 15-yard line, he was like, "Oh." I even tweeted him that Red Sanford and Son Red Fox meme where he's all, Elizabeth, I'm coming, when the Rams got to the Rumble, and the Eagles fans were like this, and you know. Brian Smith says Stafford has 4 crack wrists, Purdy hangnail and inactive. Love it. King Mufasa says Saquon Barkley is a Rams kryptonite. He was this year, man, but there's nothing to be ashamed about that. He's a great player. I hate that he was still. I would have loved for him to go off and we still win. Good night, baby girls. Good night. Good night, dollies. Hold on, guys. Good night, monkey girls. Hold on. All right. Good night, babies. All right. But yeah, I would have loved for him to go off and we still win. Hammer Time says, so close, we let them off the hook. Great game. In it till the end, we're going to get some great players to put us over the top in the draft. Yeah, we were a couple players missing. Brandon Fisk would have been wonderful if he was still there. The snow was part of it too, man. It's tough to beat a team in the snow, and both teams playing it, but we did really well. One Kelly Brown says, yeah, a lot of yard sales in San Francisco. How much is this VCR, sir? It's still got a tape in it. Oh, it says 49ers Super Bowl highlights. Nah, go ahead and take it. One Crop says, yeah, I love it. Bryce says, for the team with the number 1 offensive line, Philly sure gives up a lot of pass. Yep, against us though, because we were skyrocketing at the right time. Gil Ruiz says linebacker first choice and this draft coming. Yeah, man, we need to do something about the linebacker core. That's why the Greenlaw stuff's going on. 30 years and counting. Hammer says we are the Niner fans. Why are the Niner fans even showing up over here? They're out hiding again because we lost too. So like, you're with us sit next to us on the couch. Soccer says, Rudy, your daddy Trump is I'm not even gonna go into that one, man. Let's see. Bryce Smith says Brian Allen is a premier backup QB. Bryce Smith, salary dwelling for Niners, last placers. I used to call them last placers before they started getting the championship games. Guy says 8 first rookie MVP. He was amazing, man. D. Roy. Bryce Smith says the Lions. Bah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But you know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna say it this way. They overcame all them injuries, injury after injury. Like 15, 16 guys got hurt, and they kept overcoming it. At the end, that wasn't the only reason why they lost, but you can only do so much, man. But that's unfortunate for the even though they're kind of annoying, not all of them, the Lion fans, man. Let's see. Philly's special cards. Damn, Rudy ignored my. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you, Philly. Hold on, let me get you. I'm sorry. I was going over something that I didn't want to post because kids might be seeing it. Go Birds, got you. I'm sorry, but good luck to you, man. Sorry about that, but yeah, go Birds, man. Props to you, man. Props to you guys. You guys got us, man. It was a good game, man. That damn Saquon Barkley's my buddy. One of my buddies is a Eagle fan, and he gave me the Aaron Donald towel that they gave at SoFi because he's not a Ram fan. He knows I am, so he said, "Do you want it?" Yeah. So he gave it to me. It's on my wall. You can't see on the other side. And I go, man, this is probably the year for you. This is before we knew that we were going to play each other. Saquon Barkley's the difference. And damn it, why I got to be right all the time? Hate being right. when it sucks for me. Brian Smith says, at King, Rams last NFC West team to win a chip. Yep. And NFC team. The last recent NFC team to win a Super Bowl. Hammerhead Mufasa, that's true. You don't miss a beat. You might as well join the Ramelia at this point. Only winners, not whiners. Yeah, man. I mean, you might as well, man, because I mean, Joe Montana ain't walking through that door anytime soon. And if he did, he'd probably be around. Nobody can stand Kyle Shanahan. Bryce says, dust off that VCR player. I don't see the Niners making the playoffs. Joe from Seattle, how you doing, Joe? Bryce Smith, McCaffrey's an overachiever. He runs so hard, but all them years took her toll. And it's something else. Bryce Smith, Allen over Purdy. Skyman says, I wanted the Rams to take out the Lions. Me too, man, but yeah, it's crazy. Bryce Smith agreed Saul doesn't have talent. Doesn't have the talent. It's going to be tough for him, man. It's going to be tough for him. King Bus, Sean McLean, he says, was crying on his birthday. Nah, he was happy. Man, listen, the guy is the last NFC team to win a Super Bowl, the youngest head coach to win a Super Bowl in NFL history. Won his fourth NFC title crown, swept the Niners, his good buddy Kyle Shanahan. They didn't make the playoffs, and that helped him not make the playoffs. He's got the beautiful wife and his great son, and the world is his oyster. He got the Rams back and ready to the next year or two get to their third Super Bowl in his tenure. They were 15 and a half yards and one game away from reaching his third Super Bowl. Let's see. Gil Ruiz says that kid that Kansas City got in the draft, Worthy. Yes, James Worthy. Every time I hear that word, that last name, it just reminds me of James and the Lakers. He's a beast. Didn't we have a chance to get? Yeah, we probably did. He's basically Tutu Atwell on steroids, because even though he's little, he's got some heart, man. Perhaps says, show the V-shaped player again, Rudy. Hold on. Oh, man. God bless him, man. God bless him. God bless him. Bang, bang, VCR gang. Brian Spencer, we got Whittington. Yes, indeed. Whittington is better for sure. Well, we'll see how the careers end up, but Whittington played better in his first year, even though he didn't have I'll say it this way. Even if he didn't get a shot, he's just kind of light in the pants. He's okay. Whittington is kind of like a poor man's Puka Nacua. He can block. He can run routes like Puka. He's his own guy, but that's what I mean. In this offense, Shockford says, Rams need to re-sign Jimmy G as backup. Stetson scares me. I want to see more of him, man. I'm not ready to give up on him. He's basically my new Perkins. Sagna says, good thing that Mahomes doing all of this is he erasing all Brady's and Montana's accomplishments. He kind of is, my guy John Baumer. Hello, Rudy. I want to pose this question. My father played baseball, and every athlete knows that you will either be traded or released. That's just sports. I feel that Matthew will be traded. I mean, I'm not 100% on this, but I don't think they would trade him. I think that if he wants to play again, who else can you get at this price point though? Even when we give him an extension or rework his contract, because he's still under contract, he's just politely saying he wants to rework his deal because he's well underpaid for what he brings to the Rams. But who else could we get? I would say bring him in one more year, and then I mean, no one's going to give us a lot of draft picks because he's older. He does get beat up. I think it's a perfect marriage for both teams. But yeah, anything can happen. But I don't see it being traded. I think the Rams will have him another year or two. Yeah, my best guess is for 2 more years. No, excuse me. Well, my best guess would be next year. Then we revisit it again. John Bauer says, I also feel Cooper will be traded. Now, Cooper Kupp is a different thing because the traded thing, I don't think so, because we won't get very much for him unless we do him a favor like we have been and give him to a contender. But I think he'll be back with us again. Steve says, you guys were better off not making the playoffs. Screwed yourself. No. We threw our hat in the ring, man. We were 15 yards away from getting to the championship game. John Mercer, Rams media has been saying all season we're going to have a limited time with Matthew and Cooper Kupp, so I think they know something might be up. Yeah, well, also too, they're older players too. So, but it is true, you want to take advantage. That's one of the reasons why, like the comment before from Stevo, that that's why we wouldn't do it in any tank or anything, but we're trying to take advantage of this time, and we got to the it would have taken a hell of a comeback to beat the Eagles at Philly, but we were on the 50-yard line, had a chance. That's all you can ask for, a chance with over a minute left, and a couple of downs to get it done, and we just didn't. That's all you can ask for. Gil says it's going to be awesome to see our defense if we continue to play the way. If we continue to play that way, we get. And we're going to if we continue to play the way that we get. Excuse me. It's going to be awesome to see our Rams defense if we continue to play that way, and we're going to be. I guess you can say we're going to be great defense. Going to kill it next year, especially we got a good couple of pieces of that linebacker. I like Spates. I know that we can draft somebody to help him out. Roseboom is going to be gone, most likely. And so with the free agency, SoCal says, can't wait to watch the Rams in the Super Bowl in Santa Clara. Man, I'm waiting for that. I'm almost like, I don't care if you win it this year. I want that one in Santa Clara. I want to see McVay and the Rams holding the Lombardi at Santa Clara in a couple years. Gurui says it's going to be awesome to see our defense if we play and continue. Yeah, we got that. I got that. Or sorry. Saga says Matthew is going to want to relocate at this stage of his career. Plus, he doesn't want to go to a trash team. I think he's going to be back with the Rams. Stockman says maybe Josh Allen will get sick of the AFC. I'm tired of losing with you guys. And you know what sucks though too? Is what did the Bills kicker do? Right. shades of the 90s Bills, man. McVay is Kyle's daddy. Bang wanted our playoff spot denied. Bang wanted our playoff spot denied. John Bauer says, thank you, Rudy. I appreciate your input. Thank you. No, I mean, not that I'm right. I just think that they saw what Matthew Stafford could still do, and with the defense rounded into shape, and his interceptions were down. He showed that he can still play at a high level, and so I mean he's a bargain for us to still as long as he's playing. We got the players around him. SoCal says, I would trade Stafford to get Cameron Ward. Oh, there you go. Brian Smith says, trade Stafford to get who? Ward? There you go. Love it. Ward is in demand. Ward ain't in demand. SoCal says to get the first or second pick in the draft. I don't know if it would be that high because he's older, but we'll see. Stockton says, I think Kupp is gone for sure. He was a ghost all year. Yeah, that's the thing about him, man. That's crazy. Ernie Chavez, 957 Doobie winner. Everybody, where you been at 950's chat? Been waiting for you. How you doing, man? I had a late dinner. Sports Cal says Ward has entire career ahead of him. Stafford has a couple of years max. Just saying, yeah, he does have a couple of years. He's an older guy. Hold on. Let's get into another sharing screen here. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so here we go. Let's get into this right quick. So this is what I was talking about, that according to Stu Jackson, unless these guys get better opportunities, we'll have the same staff next year, and that's important. McVay on expected coaching staff continuity going in 2025, and that means from what that means from a planning standpoint. So there it is, guys. The guys will be back, and oops, I didn't mean to click on that. There we go. Perfect. So there's that one. And then I want to share something else real quick. Hold on. I want to share about our puka. Hold on. Can't believe this guy's not in the Pro Bowl, man. The hell's going on out there? Puka Nakua. 955 yards receiving. 501 yards after the catch. First in the NFL. The 955 second in the NFL. 46 first downs. First in the NFL. 75 receptions. Second in the NFL. Puka Nakua. He's already got the baton from Cooper Kupp. And now we have to see what we're going to do with the Super Cup. And go from there. Let's see. See what says your dogs are barking at the mice in the wall. No, the kid's dad came and they bark whenever somebody comes to let us know. SoCal says he's the top 2 pick. Trust me. We'd bet the house on it. There you go. We'll see. Guess as I was listening to Jake earlier, and I kind of agree with him. Maybe the Rams go after the quarterback from Kansas. Yeah, it's so hard. It's so hard to figure out which quarterback's going to be good in the NFL. No, I mean, nobody was rushing after. Sometimes you can, but that's hardly ever. Nobody was rushing after Mahomes. You kind of had an idea he was going to be okay, but not that what he'd be turned out to be. We'll see what happens. Philly Specials says, a day 2 pick, are you smoking, Ryan? Brian Smith says the Raiders aren't even desperate enough to reach for Ward. They do some crazy stuff, though. They do some crazy stuff. John Bauer says, every year, the Rams lose 2 or 3 coaches, and we always keep winning. Yep. This year, we won't have to worry about that. Woo! SoCal says, I bet you 1,000 more goes in the top 5. Woo! Steve says, what happened to Stetson? He's waiting his turn, man. He's waiting his turn. SoCal says, he's better than shooter centers. That's for sure. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Just wanted to come in here and let's talk about the Super Bowl real quick. In the chat, and it's still a lot of time. Just give me your predictions on the winner of the Super Bowl. I have the Chiefs, man. I have the Chiefs. You don't have to give me your scores, but I'm gonna give the scores. I'm gonna give the score right now. Eagles. I got the Chiefs 30, Eagles 20. Diva says Eagles by 13. Chiefs Rams 74. Bryce Smith says 3-peat. I think so too. As my father would say, the team that wins is the one that scores the most. Rams 74 says, no way I was going to say by 10. I just think that Spagnola is gonna we call him Spagnola because he used to be a horrible St. Louis Rams head coach. I think he's gonna do something to stymie Saquon enough where it's gonna be hard for them to score, and Mahomes is gonna do his thing. Yeah, Shock 40 Spags will shut down Barkley. I believe that he's going to, I wouldn't say shut down, but I would think that he's going to hinder him enough, and then they're going to get more one-dimensional because they're going to have a lead. Howard Tyson says the Eagles by 1. Either way, I mean, whatever comes up, because it doesn't matter to me. I really think that that Mahomes are going to win it. Rams 74 says Chiefs have something great to play for a 3-peat. Yeah, man. Steve says 13, and the refs are going to give them 7. Yep. Brian Smith, Hurts is playing injured. Yeah, he's not going to be as mobile, but that's a long time to wait. They'll give you 2 weeks. Chiefs winning, I believe so too. SoCal says. Brian Smith, both Philly centers are. That's right. The center of the Eagles. Philly special says Barkley is in our whole offense. Respectfully, you guys, but the media is wrong about it. No, I'm just saying that because they're used to using Barkley. He's a hell of a weapon, man. Because listen, Eric Dickerson carried the Rams in '85 to the NFC Championship game. We had a Canadian quarterback named Dieter Brock from the Canadian League, I should say, rather, and he carried us to the NFC Championship game. But once we got there, it was a different teams, different era. But I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is a good player, but he's hindered. He's hurt. The middle of his eye's hurt. And I just think Mahomes is going to do enough to make him one-dimensional. And he's not used to having to pass a lot this year. You had, what's his name, reading the book. Brian Smith is on the sidelines. Brian Smith is, Casey's a well-oiled machine. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. They can still do it. SoCal says, Stockton, what's your Twitter account? Brian Smith says, Reed has been toying with teams all year. Read something else, man. Brian Smith, Rudy, do you remember Mike Shad? No, I don't. But he says, Jurgens and Hurts should be healthy enough. Yeah, in 2 weeks is a long time. But I just don't know, man. I'll say this, that the first time they got to the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts was this close to winning, beating Holmes the first time. So if it wasn't for that darn fumble. But yeah, good luck to you, man. I just think that the Mahomes is he's just something else, man. But, Saquon Barkley is a beast, man. If he does this thing, he can very well get you guys over the hump. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Love each one of you guys. As we always say, may the Vermilio be with you. And Romulators, mount up. We'll see you guys soon. Today is Monday. We'll come in here during the week and see what happens. Hopefully we'll have a Stafford deal on the table and a Kupp deal. We'll give you more information. And Steve says, the last time KC kicker won the game. There you go. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love each one of you guys. Lastly, first, you guys probably know Coach Reed, LA Rams. Yep, Elysian Park, grew up a Rams fan. Yeah, he was huge, too. He was huge in the big old jersey, too. All right, guys. Take care. See you guys. Good night. Appreciate you guys coming in. They haven't been here before. Hit the like and subscribe button. Love you guys. See you guys soon.